Imagine uprooting your life, only to realize you've stepped into a living nightmare. Welcome to 10 US states people regret moving to. It's not just about packing boxes and saying goodbye. It's about facing unexpected moving regrets that can turn your dream relocation into a disaster story. From outrageous cost of living surprises to state dissatisfaction that leaves you longing for your old address, we're uncovering why some states people wish they never moved to are making headlines in 2025. Ever wondered what states people are desperate to escape from, or which ones have the highest regret rates? Whether it's battling unbearable weather, grappling with high taxes, or struggling with limited job opportunities, these unpopular states have it all. In this video, we'll dive into detailed state living comparisons, share real expat experiences, and offer essential relocation tips to help you avoid the pitfalls of a state-to-state move gone wrong. Think moving to a new state is all sunshine and rainbows? Think again. We're breaking down the bad states to live in, exploring state rankings, and providing you with moving advice that could save you from major relocation regrets. Whether you're in the midst of a relocation decision or just curious about what makes these states so unpopular, this top 10 list is packed with insights you won't want to miss. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and join Virtual Travel by Brian for the ultimate guide to making informed and happy relocation choices. Number 10, Pennsylvania. Alright, kicking off our countdown at number 10, we've got Pennsylvania, the state that's as undecided about its identity as someone who can't choose between coffee and tea for breakfast. Let's dive into why some folks are packing their bags faster than you can say Liberty Bell. First up, the weather. Pennsylvania's winters are like that overly dramatic friend who insists on making every snowstorm a life or death situation. Picture this: freezing temperatures, unpredictable snowstorms, and the kind of ice that makes you question your life choices every morning you have to shovel the driveway. If you're dreaming of a mild climate, Pennsylvania's variable weather might just leave you feeling like you signed up for a perpetual episode of Survivor Snow Edition. Next on the list is the tax burden. Oh, Pennsylvania, you sneaky devil. Certain areas slap you with property taxes that could make your wallet cry louder than a kid denied candy at the checkout line. It's like paying extra for that premium pizza topping you never asked for. Annoying and unnecessary. High property taxes can turn your dream home into a financial nightmare faster than you can say interest rates. And let's not forget the industrial decline. Once the powerhouse of steel and manufacturing, parts of Pennsylvania are now grappling with economic challenges that make you wonder if those old factories are haunted by ghostly job opportunities. The decline of key industries means limited job growth and fewer opportunities for those hoping to climb the career ladder. It's like trying to find a Wi-Fi signal in the middle of the woods, frustrating and often fruitless. But hey, don't let Pennsylvania's reputation scare you away just yet. Every state has its quirks, and what's a little cold weather and high taxes among friends, right? If you're considering a state-to-state move, make sure to weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in a really good snow shovel. Number 9, Louisiana. Sliding into number 9 on our 10 US states people regret moving to list is Louisiana. The land of jazz, jambalaya, and, well, a few things that might make you think twice before relocating. Let's explore why some newcomers are singing the blues after moving to the Pelican State. Louisiana's charm comes with a hefty side of hurricanes and flooding that can turn your sunny paradise into a soggy mess faster than you can say bayou. Imagine planning a weekend barbecue only to have Mother Nature RSVP with a Category 5 hurricane. It's like living in a real-life disaster movie, minus the exciting special effects and heroic rescues. If you're not a fan of constantly checking the weather forecast or investing in a lifetime supply of sandbags, Louisiana's high risk of hurricanes and flooding might leave you feeling more drenched than delighted. While Louisiana boasts a rich cultural heritage, job opportunities in certain sectors can be as scarce as a quiet night in New Orleans. The state's economy heavily relies on industries like oil and tourism, which can be as unpredictable as a Mardi Gras parade route. If you're hoping for a booming job market with plenty of career growth, you might find yourself stuck in a slow-moving economic swamp, yearning for more stable opportunities elsewhere. And let's not overlook the infrastructure issues. Louisiana's aging infrastructure can sometimes feel like navigating a rickety old steamboat. Charming, but not exactly reliable. From pothole-riddled roads to outdated public services, the quality of life can take a hit when basic infrastructure is anything but modern. It's like trying to stream your favorite show on dial-up internet. Frustrating and oh so slow. Louisiana isn't all doom and gloom. The vibrant culture, incredible food, and unique lifestyle still make it a beloved home for many. If you're considering a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in a sturdy umbrella and a good job search strategy. Number 8. Georgia. Sliding into number 8 on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is Georgia, the home of peaches, and, well, a few peaches gone sour. Let's unpack why some folks are left feeling more sweet disappointment than Southern hospitality after making the move. If you've ever tried navigating Atlanta's infamous traffic, you know it's like being stuck in a never-ending game of bumper cars without the fun. Picture this. You're cruising down I-285, only to find yourself inching forward at the speed of a turtle on a lazy Sunday. Atlanta's traffic issues can turn your daily commute into a test of patience, making you question if you accidentally moved to a real-life version of Groundhog Day. Georgia's economy is as varied as a box of assorted chocolates. Some regions are thriving, while others are, well, not so much. Income inequality can feel like trying to find a gourmet meal in a fast food town. While bustling areas like Atlanta offer plenty of job opportunities and career growth, other regions might leave you searching for that elusive stable income, making your move feel less like a strategic relocation and more like a gamble at a casino. Georgia has been experiencing some serious shifts in its political landscape, which might not align with everyone's personal beliefs. It's like moving to a neighborhood where half the residents suddenly decide they're all in favor of pineapple on pizza. Confusing and a bit frustrating. If your political views don't mesh with the local vibe, you might find yourself longing for the harmonious debates of your previous home. Georgia isn't all traffic jams and political spats. The state boasts incredible southern charm, delicious cuisine, and vibrant cultural scenes that keep many residents loving their new home, despite the challenges. If you're contemplating a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in a good audiobook for those long traffic hours. Number 7. Arizona. Taking the 7th spot on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is Arizona, where the sun doesn't just shine, it practically scorches. Let's unravel why some residents are feeling the heat, literally and figuratively, after making the move to the Grand Canyon state. Arizona summers, especially in places like Phoenix, are like living inside an oven set to broil. Imagine stepping outside in July and instantly feeling like you've entered a real-life version of Mad Max Desert Storm. With temperatures soaring above 110 degrees Fahrenheit, it's no wonder some people regret their state-to-state move when the only thing more relentless than the sun is their search for shade. If you're dreaming of mild climates, Arizona's oppressive heat might leave you longing for those chilly sweater weather days you once knew. Arizona's arid landscape is beautiful, but it comes with a hefty side of water scarcity concerns. Picture trying to water your cactus collection only to realize you're living in a real-life Survivor episode where water is the ultimate prize. Ongoing worries about water availability can turn your idyllic desert home into a constant stress fest, making relocation regrets a bubbling reality for those unprepared for the dry truth. Moving to Arizona can feel like stepping onto a different planet where the cultural norms and lifestyles might not align with your own. Transitioning to a new cultural environment is like trying to learn a new dance. Awkward at first, and sometimes you just want to sit it out. Whether it's adapting to the local cuisine, social dynamics, or community vibes, the cultural shift can be a tough hurdle, adding to the list of unhappy states for some newcomers. Arizona isn't all sand and sweat. The stunning landscapes, vibrant communities, and unique lifestyle still attract many despite the challenges. If you're contemplating a state-to-state move, Weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in some high-quality sunscreen and a trusty water bottle. Number 6. Nevada. Rolling in at number 6 on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is Nevada. Famously known for its dazzling casinos and endless desert vistas, but behind the glittering lights and desert charm lies a few less shiny aspects that might make you reconsider your state-to-state move. Nevada's economy is like that friend who's always changing plans last minute, unpredictable and sometimes unreliable. Heavily reliant on the tourism and gaming industries, job stability can feel as shaky as a house of cards in a windstorm. When the lights dim and the casinos close for the season, finding steady employment can be as challenging as hitting the jackpot on your first try. If you're dreaming of a stable career, Nevada's economic instability might have you regretting that spontaneous relocation decision faster than you can say, blackjack. While Las Vegas might offer endless entertainment, some areas in Nevada fall short when it comes to public schools. Imagine sending your kids to a school that feels more like a reality show challenge than a place of learning. Frustrating and far from ideal. Lower-ranked public schools can make parents feel like they're stuck in a never-ending episode of Survivor Education Edition, desperately searching for better opportunities for their children. Nevada's desert climate is stunning, no doubt, but water scarcity is a real headache. Living in a state where water is as precious as a winning lottery ticket can turn everyday tasks into survival missions. Whether it's watering your cactus collection or simply staying cool, the ongoing worries about water availability can leave you feeling parched for better living conditions. But Nevada isn't all doom and desert sand. The state offers unique opportunities, vibrant nightlife, and breathtaking landscapes that keep many residents loving their new home despite the challenges. If you're considering a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe brush up on your blackjack skills just in case. Hold on a second. If you're nodding along or shaking your head in disbelief at what we've uncovered so far, we want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts, experiences, or even hilarious moving mishaps in the comments below. We're all ears and love a good story. And hey, if you're enjoying this countdown of 10 U.S. states people regret moving to, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to Virtual Travel by Brian and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest state comparisons, relocation tips, and all things travel education. Let's keep the conversation going and make sure your next move is a happy one. Number 5. Texas. Hold on to your cowboy hats, because sliding into number 5 on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is none other than Texas, the state that promises big skies, bigger dreams, and sometimes, well, bigger regrets. Let's wrangle up why some folks are finding that the Lone Star State might not be all it's cracked up to be. Texas summers are like that overly enthusiastic friend who never knows when to chill. Picture this: blazing hot days where the temperature feels like it's competing in a solar panel contest, and evenings that barely offer a respite from the heat. And let's not forget the occasional severe weather events. Think tornadoes and hailstorms that make you wish you'd stuck with that cozy blanket fort. If you thought you were moving to a land of eternal sunshine, Texas might have a few more weather surprises up its sleeve than you bargained for. Texas has been growing faster than a tumbleweed in a windstorm, attracting a diverse crowd that can sometimes feel like a melting pot that's lost its recipe. Rapid growth has led to vibrant, eclectic communities, which is fantastic, unless your idea of fun is a quiet evening without the constant influx of new neighbors and their unique quirks. It's like throwing a giant barbecue and suddenly having 100 new guests. Exciting for some, overwhelming for others. And then there's the limited public transportation. In a state as vast as Texas, relying on personal vehicles isn't just common, it's practically a necessity. Imagine trying to navigate daily life without a trusty set of wheels, especially in sprawling cities where distances can feel like cross-country road trips. Public transportation options are about as scarce as a snowflake in July, making those state-to-state moves a bit more complicated for those who prefer not to live in their cars 24/7. But don't hang up your boots just yet. Texas still boasts incredible cultural richness, mouth-watering cuisine, and a sense of community that many find irresistible. If you're considering a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in a reliable air conditioner and a sturdy pair of boots. Number 4. Florida. Cracking into the 4th spot on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is Florida. The state that promises endless sunshine and delivers a few more clouds than advertised. Let's dive into why some newcomers are finding that the Sunshine State might not be the paradise they envisioned. Florida's weather can be as unpredictable as a reality TV plot twist. Extreme heat and humidity are like that relentless friend who never knows when to leave the party. Imagine stepping outside and feeling like you've walked into a giant, sweaty sauna. Welcome to daily life in Florida. And let's not forget the hurricane risks, which can turn your idyllic beachside dreams into a scene straight out of a disaster movie. It's like signing up for a tropical vacation and ending up on a roller coaster ride you never asked for. While tourism brings in the glitz and glam, it also means seasonal job fluctuations that can leave you feeling like you're stuck in an economic merry-go-round. One month, you're riding high with endless opportunities, and the next, you're searching for work like a tourist without a map. It's the kind of instability that makes you question if your state-to-state move was more of a gamble than a strategic relocation tip. Florida's population growth is like trying to fit a tropical beach ball into a kiddie pool. Something's bound to give. High population influx can stretch public services thin, leading to everything from traffic jams that rival New York City's rush hour to overburdened schools and healthcare facilities. It's like trying to host a luau with too many guests and not enough refreshments. Chaotic and downright frustrating. But don't let Florida's flaws overshadow its fabulous aspects. The vibrant culture, stunning beaches, and lively communities still make it a beloved home for many. If you're considering a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in a high-powered fan and a good hurricane plan. Number 3. Illinois. Climbing up to number 3 on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is Illinois, the state where the Windy City isn't just a nickname, it's a metaphor for the swirling challenges that some residents face. Let's explore why Illinois might make you wish you never took that state-to-state move. Illinois has a knack for making your wallet feel lighter than a feather in a tornado. With substantial property taxes and income taxes, it's like paying a premium for a seat at the local diner, even if the service is slower than a snail on a leisurely stroll. Imagine buying your dream home only to realize a hefty chunk of your paycheck is going to Uncle Sam and the state coffers. It's the kind of financial pinch that makes you rethink whether that extra square footage was worth the extra stress. Some areas in Illinois face economic stagnation and limited job growth, turning career aspirations into career frustrations. It's like planting seeds in a garden that never quite blooms. No matter how much you water them, the opportunities just don't sprout. While Chicago dazzles with its skyline and opportunities, the surrounding regions can feel like they're stuck in a never-ending economic winter, leaving newcomers searching for that elusive job growth and stability. Illinois' state governance and fiscal management have been the talk of the town for all the wrong reasons. It's like living in a reality TV show where the plot twists are less entertaining and more exasperating. Concerns about corruption and inefficient management can make you long for the straightforward policies of your previous home, turning everyday life into a political soap opera that you never auditioned for. But don't let Illinois' quirks overshadow its charms. From the vibrant culture and deep dish pizza to the rich history and scenic landscapes, there's still plenty to love. If you're considering a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe invest in a good accountant and a thick wallet. Number 2. New York. Striding into the runner-up spot on our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is New York, the state that never sleeps, and sometimes never lets you breathe easy. Let's unpack why the Empire State might leave some newcomers feeling more Empire of Regrets than New York, New York. New York City is like that extravagant friend who insists on hosting lavish parties every weekend. You can't help but admire it, but your bank account might not thank you. Housing prices are sky high, with rent tags that make you consider downsizing to a shoebox. Everyday expenses? Let's just say your grocery bill could rival your monthly rent. It's the kind of financial squeeze that makes you wonder if the bright lights are worth the dim wallet. New York winters are no joke. Imagine living in a place where the snow piles up faster than your laundry on a lazy Sunday. Freezing temperatures, icy sidewalks, and blustery winds can turn your daily commute into an episode of Survivor Urban Edition. If you're dreaming of mild climates, New York's harsh winters might have you longing for those predictable sweater-friendly days elsewhere. New York moves at a speed that can make even the most energetic person feel like they're stuck on a never-ending treadmill. The fast-paced environment is exhilarating, sure, but it can also leave you feeling like you're constantly running in place. For those who crave a bit more relaxation and a slower tempo, the relentless hustle might lead to some serious relocation regrets. But don't let New York's challenges overshadow its undeniable charm. From iconic landmarks and world-class entertainment to diverse cultures and endless opportunities, there's still plenty to love. If you're considering a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons and maybe invest in a high-quality coat and a good pair of walking shoes. Number 1. California. And finally, topping our 10 U.S. states people regret moving to list is none other than California, the land where dreams are made and sometimes dreams take an unexpected detour. Let's unpack why the Golden State has snagged the top spot for relocation regrets, making even the sunniest beaches seem a bit too bright. California cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles are like that friend who always orders the most expensive dish on the menu. Impressive, but your wallet feels the pinch. Housing prices here are astronomical, with rent tags that could make you consider downsizing to a shoebox apartment or, dare we say, a trendy RV. Everyday expenses follow suit, turning your budgeting game into a high-stakes poker match where you're often left holding a weak hand. It's the kind of financial squeeze that makes you wonder if living in paradise is worth the price of admission. California doesn't just sprinkle a bit of extra on your paycheck. It drenches it. With some of the highest state income and sales taxes in the country, your hard-earned money seems to vanish faster than ice cream on a sunny day. It's like being at an all-you-can-eat buffet where the bill arrives before you even start eating. High taxes can turn your dream lifestyle into a constant struggle to make ends meet, leaving you dreaming of more tax-friendly shores. Major urban areas in California are infamous for their gridlock, turning daily commutes into epic marathons of frustration. Picture this. You're cruising down the 405, only to find yourself inching forward in what feels like an eternal traffic jam. It's like living in a real-life version of Fast and the Furious, minus the adrenaline-pumping action and glamorous stunts. The relentless traffic can make you long for the simpler days of stress-free driving, making your state-to-state move feel more like a marathon than a sprint. But don't let California's challenges overshadow its undeniable allure. From stunning coastlines and vibrant cultural scenes to endless opportunities and innovation hubs, there's still plenty to love. If you're contemplating a state-to-state move, weigh the pros and cons and maybe invest in a top-tier GPS and a sturdy pair of walking shoes. There you have it, California, number 1 on our list of 10 U.S. states people regret moving to. Have you navigated the Golden State's highs and lows, or are you considering making the move? Share your stories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more state comparisons, relocation tips, and all things travel education with Virtual Travel by Brian.